Alright, now we're going to be looking at a bunch of ways you can change text using CSS. The first of which is going to be font family. So font family is basically the way your text shows up on the web page. So right now the font is pretty basic. It's probably Times New Roman or Helvetica or something common like that. So you can change or customize your font using different font families, which I don't have all of them on the top of my head right now, but there's some obvious changes that we can make, like using the fantasy font family, which gives it kind of a storybook look. So if we save it and change it, we can see that the text of all of the headings, which are targeted with this class change color, is now in a fantasy type of font. A good thing that you should do would be to add other font families just in case they don't work in that specific browser that you're using. So you can go with a plain font like serif. A common thing to do would be use Times New Roman, and then a fallback would be Times, and the ultimate fallback would be serif. So let's save that and see how it looks now. So obviously the font has changed back to what it previously was in this first version of our web page. Another thing we can do is change the background color of our text. So all we have to do is type in background color. Let's do orange and save that. Run it, and you can see the background of those headings are now orange. Another thing would be to change the font size. So you can do this using pixels, like we've done with changing the size of the image. So let's go 50 pixels, and that should increase the size. Yeah, so now they're all the same size, 50 pixels, and they're a lot bigger than what they were before. Now let's align our text so that all of it occurs in the center, because right now it's looking pretty messy with everything squeezed to the side like that. So what we can do is in the body, which is basically targeting our whole web page, we can change the text align property and put it to center to make all of our text be in the center. So now it looks like this. And the last thing that I'll go over today is something called text decoration. This is good for when you want to underline things or put strike-throughs. So I'll show you the strike-through first. So you'll put in line through for strike-through, save it. And you can see that it looks like these words are now crossed out. And you can also change that to underline. And now all of the words will be underlined. In the next video, I'll be going over how to use Google Fonts to get a very nice font family for your web page.